I also think too, really the lesson I wish I had learned sooner in business, and again, this is my 6th year, is I wish I had learned to let go sooner of things that I could do, but I didn't need to be doing, right? I was as I was trying to figure out my process on how to really serve my clients well, I didn't want to let go of control. I was afraid, to kind of outsource or delegate pieces, not because I didn't trust the other person, but because I wanted control over all of it, which is a little humbling to say. But I do think what I've learned is I have found more peace and more balance and much more joy in the ministry that I do because I was willing to let go of some of those things. So I don't do my own technical support.
Mhm.
I don't do my website or anything like that. I always hire out for that. I definitely don't design graphics because I'm terrible at it. It's all things like that you have to really figure out what helps you operate at your optimal strength and allows you to retain the joy of ministry, but it also makes you more effective, makes you more impactful in ministry, and to not feel bad about it. I no longer feel bad about paying someone else to do stuff I'm terrible at, because anytime I try to go, oh, I could do this, 8 hours later, I'm like, okay, I really shouldn't have tried to do this. I'm going to go hire someone and they get it done in an hour. And I'm like, really? So,
And it's gorgeous.
and it's better, way better. So, just understanding your limitations, not from a negative standpoint, but from there's a reason we all have gifts and we're supposed to work together, as the body of Christ to move the gospel forward. So I really had to adjust my mindset of it wasn't a negative on me. I wasn't lacking because I couldn't do X, Y, or Z. It was an opportunity for me to bring someone else into my process, to have them be blessed by having that financial income, but also for them to be able to impact others, kind of in the back end of my work. So I do think that's a really important mindset to have as authors when you're trying to figure out how you're going to get everything done. That's also the other thing I hear all the time is I write, but how on earth do I find time to market my message? For me, it all boils down to having a plan, separating your goals out into those 90-day increments, focusing on one thing at a time, excelling at it as best you can, and checking the impact. And if it's not working, don't keep doing it. Adjust to something else. And that's the one thing I will say about marketing is it is not a finite guaranteed result. It just isn't. You can do everything right the way everybody tells you to, the way Google and courses tell you to do it. But at the end of the day, sometimes it's just not going to work. And that's, again, not a reflection on you. It just requires you to course correct and adjust and not let it cause you to slam into a brick wall and stop, right?